It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Narveson able to not get through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Garrett Williams.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And we put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Jukes another one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers.
Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down behind the line.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Roberto Sanchez.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Give on 2nd. It's Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a kick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jawan Bentley makes the play. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant tapped it in to pick it off.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Counter play. Brown. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run again with Brown. Wow, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Julian Love. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns could be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Give him 13 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. They go with Williams on the counter. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. To the point after, here's Narvison. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, they're on it. He's dropped again. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get their first point of this game just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
16, Texans 6.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break.
Yellow.
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
The Steelers 44-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Texans
They'll work against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here's Kyler to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Murray on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Reichert connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the
looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when
finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. To the 10, and he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Narvison will tack on the extra point. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
23, Texans 6.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Air it out on 3rd. Caught. This is Noel. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Murray to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Green. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, yellow.
Draw play. This is Williams. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Yellow.
Another run for Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. 3rd down, they need 7.
Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. is made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
And
The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ball down these two. Ball down these two.
On the handoff, this is Williams. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Drops this one down here for Williams. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Williams on the carry. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So it'll be second down. Now Murray on the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Yellow.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. The point after, here's Navison. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 13. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
First down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow. I'll go on, 80.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the 1st, and they can run this clock out.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This will be the final play of the game.
Swim.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.